Hello everyone and welcome to Chess Tour. Today I am going to show you the game between Wesley versus Magnus Carlsen. This game is from the FTX Crypto Cup played in 2021 and this is the finals. Day 1, round number 3. As we saw in my previous video, I showed you the first game of day 1 between Wesley versus Magnus Carlsen. That game Magnus Carlsen won with the black pieces, and this is the game number 3. So it's kind of must-win situation for Wesley because the second game have gone drawn, and in one day there has four matches, and Wesley with the white pieces, it's like he is in must-win situation because to win with the black pieces is very tough against Magnus Carlsen. So Wesley with the white pieces and Magnus Carlsen with the black pieces. So let's start the game. So Wesley started with 1 e4 and Magnus Carlsen replied with 1 e5. Knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, bishop to c5, the Giuoco Piano opening. Here's c3, knight to f6, d4, e into d4. Till now all the same moves have been played which was played in the round number 1. So after e into d4, here comes e5 attacking the knight on f6. So here d5, here attacking the bishop on c4. So if the pawn will capture the knight, the black pawn will capture the bishop on c4. So Wesley played bishop to b5, knight to e4, c into d4, bishop to b6, knight to c3, castle, bishop to e3, and bishop to g4. Till now all the moves is repeated from the game number 1, and here Wesley decided to play h3. This is a new move. So Magnus played bishop to h5, rook to c1, bishop to a5, castle, bishop into c3, b into c3, and here Magnus played knight to a5, which was a mistake. At the place of playing knight to a5, he should have played f5, because after ef6, queen f6, it's an equal position. So after b into c3, Magnus played knight to a5, which was a mistake because now Wesley played g4, first taking the bishop from the h5 square, bishop goes to the g6 square, knight to e1, there could be some plan to play knight to d3 followed by knight f4 and trade off the bishop with the knight. So f6, trying to open up the position, f3, first taking the knight from the e4 square. So Magnus played c6, saying okay, you can capture my knight on e4, I will capture your bishop on b5. So Wesley played bishop to d3 back, knight to g5 by Magnus, bishop into g6, h into g6, bishop into g5, f into g5, and we can see this position that it's better for white because of only one reason, because of this really bad pawn structure. Like the 3 pawns are in one single row. Like it's very bad structure for black, especially for Magnus Carlsen. After f into g5, Wesley played queen to d3, attacking the g6 pawn. So Magnus played knight to c5. He just ignored the pawn because okay, this pawn chain is already very disgusting. So knight to c4. Now Wesley played queen into g6, grabbing a pawn, queen to e7, rook to f2, lifting the rook. Perhaps the idea can be to move the knight from the e1 square and join the another rook to f1 and pushing f1 and open up the position. So after rook f2, Magnus played c5, trying to open up the position, knight to g2, here rook to c8, rook to f1. Now the idea is to play f4. Here c into d4, c into d4, Rook to c6, attacking the queen on g6. So queen back to d3. Here rook to a6. Perhaps plan can be to play rook a3 or queen a3, trying to trade off the queens. So f4 by white, trying to open up the position, and it is forced whether black will take or not. White is going to take the pawn on g5. So black played rook to a3, attacking the queen on d3. Here white played queen to g6 and rook into h3, and it looks a bit scary as the rook has entered in the white's area, but nothing is going to happen. So after rook into h3, white played f5. Perhaps the plan is to play f6, king to h8 by Magnus Carlsen, and here Wesley played f6, pushing up the pawn, trying to open up the position, trying to open up the rook file. So here g into f6, e into f6, and Magnus played queen to h4. Okay, so feel free to pause the video and try to find the best move for white in this position. Okay, to those who have found the right move, congratulations on finding the best move in this position, because let's see what is happening in this position first. First, black is delivering a checkmate on h1. So what can white do? To all those who have found queen into h7 check, this was not the right move, because after king into h7 it's slightly better position for black. So left the only move, one and the only move, by playing queen to g7 check. Very nice move by white, and this was played in the game. So after queen to g7 check, Magnus was forced to trade the queens. But after queen to g7, in this position, Magnus Carlsen resigned the game, and Wesley, so with the white pieces, won the game. So it was a nice game by both the players, and Wesley so played very well and did a very nice comeback. So okay, so in the first day, the fourth round got drawn, and the day one was finished by scoring equal points by both the players. So today 31st May 2021 is the day, the finals, day number 2, and let's see what is going to happen. Who is going to win the finals? Okay, so if you like this game and if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. If you like the game, then please like to my video, and tell me in the comment box that who is going to win the finals, Magnus Carlsen or Wesley. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.